Ladies and gentlemen, this self-love is not a concept that many people readily embrace. Often we are taught to put others before ourselves, to be self-critical, and to disregard our own needs in favor of external validation. But self-love is the foundation upon which a truly fulfilling life is built. It is an essential, ongoing practice that requires compassion, acceptance, and most importantly, affirmation. Self-love is often misunderstood or overlooked, but it is the very foundation of emotional well-being and personal growth. At its core, self-love is about acknowledging your intrinsic worth and accepting yourself, flaws and all. It is the practice of treating yourself with the same compassion, kindness, and understanding that you would extend to a loved one. Unfortunately, many people are conditioned to seek external validation, often relying on the opinions of others to define their worth. This creates a constant cycle of dependency and insecurity. However, self-love is an internal process. It is something you give to yourself, not something you wait for from the outside world. When you practice self-love, you learn to appreciate your strengths, recognize your uniqueness, and honor your feelings without judgment. It's about embracing your individuality and trusting that you are enough, just as you are. Self-love allows you to develop a sense of inner peace, where you are no longer seeking approval from others or constantly comparing yourself to societal standards. It is a freedom that comes from within, where you understand that your value isn't contingent on your appearance, accomplishments, or the approval of others. Many of us struggle with self-love due to deeply ingrained beliefs or past experiences. We may have been taught to be self-critical or to prioritize the needs of others over our own. As a result, we often find ourselves feeling unworthy or undeserving of love, both from ourselves and others. But true self-love isn't about perfection or meeting any external criteria. It is about accepting who you are in the present moment without needing to change yourself for others. It's about letting go of self-judgment and cultivating a sense of acceptance and kindness towards yourself. The process of developing self-love is not immediate, nor is it always easy. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to confront the negative beliefs we hold about ourselves. This might mean letting go of past hurts or forgiving yourself for mistakes you've made. It means learning to stop being your harshest critic and instead becoming your own greatest supporter. In doing so, you create a healthier relationship with yourself, one that is rooted in self-compassion, respect, and an unwavering belief in your worth. Self-love is the key to living a balanced and fulfilling life. When you love yourself, you set the foundation for healthy relationships, personal success, and emotional resilience. By embracing self-love, you learn to nurture your emotional and physical well-being, making choices that reflect your true needs and desires. The journey to self-love is a lifelong process, but it begins with a single, simple truth: you are worthy of love, and that love starts with you. The power of words is often underestimated, yet they hold a profound ability to shape our thoughts, emotions, and even our lives. What we say to ourselves, whether consciously or subconsciously, has a direct influence on how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. Affirmations, which are positive present tense statements, are a tool that taps into this power to transform our beliefs and attitudes. These words, when spoken with intention and conviction, can act as a catalyst for change, reshaping negative thought patterns and reinforcing our self-worth. Our inner dialogue, the ongoing conversation we have with ourselves, plays a significant role in shaping our identity and self-esteem. If this internal dialogue is filled with criticism, doubt, or negativity, it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-loathing. On the other hand, when we consciously choose to speak kind, affirming words to ourselves, we create an environment where self-love can flourish. Affirmations are a way to reprogram the mind, replacing old, limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts that encourage growth, confidence, and compassion. The words we choose to speak, whether out loud or silently, are incredibly powerful because they are absorbed by our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts whatever is repeated and believed as truth. This is why affirmations are so effective. When you repeat a positive affirmation, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as your new reality. Over time, these positive thoughts become ingrained in your belief system, altering your perceptions of yourself and your capabilities. For example, if you consistently tell yourself, "I am worthy of love and respect," you gradually begin to internalize this belief, making it easier to embrace your worth. Affirmations also work by counteracting the negativity that often surrounds us. Society and external influences frequently promote ideals of perfection, success, and beauty that can create a sense of inadequacy. When we internalize these societal messages, they can erode our confidence and sense of self. However, by using affirmations that focus on our strengths and inherent value, we challenge these external pressures and create a sense of internal peace. It is not about denying the reality of life's challenges or imperfections, but about affirming that we are worthy of love, success, and happiness regardless of external circumstances. The power of words extends beyond affirmations for self-love. Every interaction we have with ourselves and others is influenced by language. The more we speak kindly to ourselves, the more we begin to see ourselves as worthy and deserving. Affirmations become a tool for not only self-transformation, but for emotional healing. They create a shift in the way we view ourselves and the world, helping us move from a place of self-doubt to one of confidence and self-assurance. By choosing our words carefully, we begin to build a positive, loving relationship with ourselves that reflects in all aspects of our lives. Repetition is a powerful tool for creating lasting change in our minds and lives. When it comes to affirmations, the act of repeating positive statements consistently is essential in reshaping our thought patterns and belief systems. The subconscious mind, which controls much of our behavior and perception, accepts whatever is repeatedly impressed upon it. Just as negative beliefs and doubts can be ingrained through years of repetition, positive affirmations can replace these limiting thoughts, fostering self-love, confidence, and personal growth. The process of repetition works because the more we say something, the more we begin to believe it, and ultimately the more it becomes our truth. When we first start using affirmations, they may feel foreign or even unbelievable. For example, if you're not used to telling yourself that you are worthy or deserving, repeating such affirmations may initially feel uncomfortable. However, this discomfort is a sign that you are challenging deeply held beliefs that no longer serve you. By continuing to repeat these affirmations daily, over time, they begin to resonate on a deeper level. The repetition allows your mind to become familiar with these empowering statements, gradually replacing old negative thought patterns that previously dominated your thinking. This shift takes time, but with patience and consistency, it leads to profound transformation. The key to effective repetition is not just in the act of saying the affirmations, but in truly believing them as you say them. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the positive affirmations you are using. The more sincerely you repeat your affirmations, the more they become integrated into your sense of self. This alignment helps to bridge the gap between what you say and what you believe. As you continue repeating affirmations like "I am worthy of love and happiness," "I honor my needs and my body," or "I am confident and capable," your inner dialogue shifts. Over time, these words become ingrained in your subconscious mind, and you begin to embody the very beliefs you once thought impossible. Repetition is not only about affirming positive beliefs, it is also about consistency. Daily practice, whether in the form of morning or evening affirmations, helps to reinforce the new mindset you are creating. The more consistent you are with your affirmations, the more they shape your perception of yourself and your circumstances. It's important to note that this process is not about expecting immediate results, but about committing to the practice of self-love and positive thinking. As you continue with your affirmations, you will notice subtle shifts in your behavior, attitude, and even the way others respond to you. With time, your affirmations become less about words and more about the way you live your life, demonstrating that the true power of repetition lies in its ability to transform both the conscious and subconscious mind. Releasing negative beliefs is an essential part of cultivating self-love and personal growth. Many of us carry deeply ingrained thought patterns and beliefs about ourselves that have been shaped by past experiences, societal messages, or childhood conditioning. These beliefs, often rooted in criticism or judgment, can be incredibly limiting, preventing us from fully embracing our potential and living a life of confidence and fulfillment. In order to foster self-love, It is crucial to identify and release these negative beliefs, creating space for healthier, more empowering thoughts to take their place. Negative beliefs about ourselves can take many forms, such as thinking that we are unworthy, undeserving, or incapable of achieving our dreams. These beliefs often stem from early experiences where we may have been criticized, rejected, or made to feel inferior. They can be reinforced by societal standards that emphasize perfection, success, and external validation, leading us to believe that we are not enough as we are. Over time, these beliefs become so deeply rooted that they shape the way we see ourselves and the world around us. However, it is important to recognize that these beliefs are not truths, they are simply thoughts that we have adopted over time. The process of releasing these negative beliefs begins with awareness. It is important to acknowledge and confront the thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve us. This requires introspection and honesty, as well as a willingness to challenge the validity of these beliefs. Affirmations can play a crucial role in this process as they offer a counterbalance to the negative beliefs we hold. When we repeat positive, empowering statements, we begin to disrupt the grip of old, harmful beliefs and introduce new ways of thinking. Letting go of negative beliefs also involves forgiving ourselves. Many times we hold on to self-criticism or guilt for past mistakes, believing that we are unworthy of love or happiness because of them. However, true self-love is not about perfection. It is about embracing our humanity and accepting that we are deserving of love no matter our past. Releasing these negative beliefs involves recognizing that we are not defined by our mistakes and that we have the power to heal and grow. By choosing to forgive ourselves, we free ourselves from the weight of past regrets and open ourselves up to greater self-compassion. This process of releasing negative beliefs can take time, and it requires patience and commitment. It may involve confronting painful memories or challenging deeply held assumptions. However, as we gradually let go of limiting beliefs, we create space for positive change and transformation. The more we release negativity, the more we open ourselves to the possibility of self-love, personal growth, and the belief that we are worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Releasing these old beliefs is an act of self-care and self-compassion, allowing us to step into a life where we can truly honor and love ourselves. Creating a supportive environment is essential for nurturing self-love and fostering personal growth. The environment we surround ourselves with, whether it's physical, emotional, or social, greatly influences our mindset and well-being. Just as a plant needs proper sunlight, water, and space to grow, our personal growth and self-love require a conducive environment that encourages positivity, acceptance, and growth. This means not only taking care of our physical surroundings, but also ensuring that the people and influences we allow into our lives are supportive of our well-being and personal development. Our physical environment plays a significant role in how we feel about ourselves and the world. A cluttered, chaotic, or negative environment can contribute to feelings of stress, overwhelm, and even low self-worth. On the other hand, a clean, organized, and peaceful space can promote feelings of calm, clarity, and self-empowerment. By creating a space that reflects the love and respect we want to cultivate within ourselves, we send a message to our subconscious that we are deserving of a peaceful, positive environment. This might mean decluttering your home or workspace, adding elements that inspire joy or calmness, or creating areas dedicated to self-care practices like meditation or relaxation. Every time you enter your space, it should feel like a reflection of the care and love you are cultivating within yourself. Equally important is the emotional and social environment we create. The people we interact with have a profound influence on how we perceive ourselves and our abilities. Negative, toxic, or unsupportive relationships can drain our energy and diminish our self-esteem. In contrast, surrounding ourselves with people who uplift, encourage, and believe in us can significantly enhance our sense of self-worth. This means being intentional about the relationships we invest in, ensuring that they are healthy, nurturing, and aligned with our values. It also means setting boundaries with individuals who bring negativity or criticism into our lives. By prioritizing positive, supportive relationships, we create a strong network that reinforces our self-love and encourages us to become the best version of ourselves. The media and content we consume also shape our mindset and beliefs. Constant exposure to negative news, unrealistic beauty standards, or toxic social comparisons can erode our self-love and promote feelings of inadequacy. To create a supportive environment, it's essential to be mindful of the content we engage with, whether it's on social media, television, or other forms of media. Seeking out positive, uplifting content that reinforces self-acceptance, empowerment, and personal growth can significantly shift our perspective and enhance our sense of worth. Creating a supportive environment isn't just about eliminating negativity, it's about actively fostering an atmosphere where self-love can thrive. This involves surrounding yourself with people, spaces, and content that nourish your soul, help you grow, and remind you of your worth. By curating an environment that reflects the love and respect you wish to cultivate within yourself, you lay the foundation for lasting self-love and personal transformation. Consistency is a cornerstone of personal transformation, especially when it comes to cultivating self-love and positive change. To experience the full benefits of affirmations and positive thinking, it's crucial to make these practices a regular part of our daily lives. The power of consistency lies in its ability to create lasting shifts in our mindset and behavior. When we commit to a practice, whether it's repeating affirmations, engaging in self-care, or simply being mindful of our thoughts, we gradually build new habits that reinforce our worth and potential. Self-love is not something that can be cultivated overnight, nor is it a one-time effort. It requires continuous nurturing and attention. Just as we wouldn't expect to build a healthy body by exercising only once, we cannot expect to develop lasting self-love by practicing affirmations or positive thinking sporadically. Consistency is key because it allows these positive behaviors to become ingrained in our daily lives, gradually replacing old, negative thought patterns with more loving, affirming beliefs. The more consistently we reinforce these positive messages, the more natural they become, eventually shaping the way we view ourselves and our capabilities. Consistency in affirmations is particularly important. Affirmations are not just words spoken out loud, they are powerful tools for rewiring our subconscious mind. When we repeat positive statements regularly, we are actively reprogramming our thoughts, replacing self-doubt and criticism with confidence and love. Initially, these affirmations may feel artificial or uncomfortable, especially if we are not used to speaking kindly to ourselves. However, over time, with consistent practice, these affirmations begin to feel more authentic. They become a part of our internal dialogue, gradually shifting our perspective from one of self-criticism to self-acceptance. The key is to keep going, even when it feels challenging or when the results are not immediately apparent. The cumulative effect of daily practice is what brings about the most profound transformation. It's important to understand that consistency doesn't mean perfection. There will be days when we forget to practice or when negative thoughts creep in. This is completely normal and part of the process. The key is not to be discouraged by these setbacks, but to remain committed to the practice. Every small step, every affirmation repeated, and every moment of self-love counts. Consistency is about showing up for yourself day after day, even when it feels difficult. It's about creating a habit that reinforces your worth, empowers your growth, and cultivates the self-love you deserve. Consistency builds trust within ourselves. By consistently practicing self-love and positive affirmations, we show ourselves that we are worthy of care, compassion, and respect. The more we make these practices a daily part of our lives, the more we begin to believe in our worth and potential, and the more we attract the love and positivity we have cultivated within.